Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking.
Maybe I'll rant about that tonight, man. Give it 2 seconds. What's going on, Trevor? What's going on, Avi? Never imagined I could like this so much. There you go, Platonic. I'm glad I put you on it, man.
Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Come on, man. Guys, step on that like, let's go. Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? You guys said you couldn't hear Jordan. Can you hear me? It's okay. You don't need to listen to him anymore. He sucks anyways. He thinks we're going to the moon. Guys, the dump is happening. Get all your shorts ready. Sell your whole portfolio. This is going to be the giant move that we're waiting for us to go back down to 17K, okay? So I hope you're in a short. I hope you're not a bunch of moon boys, because I know you are. Guys, I don't want to see you get wrecked. Short. You need to short Bitcoin, not long. All right. I'll see you later, guys. Peace. There's no way. You guys are saying the mic is low? How is the mic low? Hold on. Let me try to get this fixed. All right, we're not going to be all jacked up today. Hold on. Let me get the mic all jacked up. Here we go. Let's go to global. Let's go over here. Let's go down. I can walk you guys through it. Okay, here we go. Let's go over here. Let's switch to this. Oh no, let's keep it here. You guys are crazy, man. How is it? All right, you guys said it's good now? It's good? All right, there we go. You guys can hear me now. They got me. I was like, nothing is wrong on my end. I think you guys were trolling me. I was about ready to go put on the TV to see if you guys were trolling me. Because I don't trust you. You guys always try to come out and troll me, man. Why am I orange? I don't think I'm orange. I think I'm normal color here. I am pretty tan. I am Italian. So Italians are, they are tan. I don't know what to tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, QM? What's going on, 80? JP said it's livable. There's no volume? Get out. Come on, get out of here, man. Get out of here. It's much better. You guys are trolling me now. Hold on, let me see something. No, you guys are definitely trolling me now. There's no way. There's not one setting that's jacked up, man. All right, so let's get on into it. What's Bitcoin doing? 23,364. Are we dumping? Are we going to bounce here? What the heck is going on? Because this weekend was an absolute. It was the opposite of a shit show. Actually, it was sort of just a nothing burger. We had this one little pump up to about 24,650, getting everyone pumped. Maybe including myself, get myself a little bit pumped, and then it dumped right back down. Stayed in that range again. Okay, stayed in that range again, and now we're just kind of sitting here. So, what the heck are we doing now, right? What the heck are we doing now? Well, let's look at what we're looking at here, man. First of all, the first thing we want to say is, you guys really think we're pumping right now? First of all, Jordan, we can't hear you. Your mic is too low. There is no volume on your mic. So go out, spend some money, you friggin' frugal asshole. Go to Target, go to Best Buy, buy a mic that works, you frugal asshole. Second of all, there's no volume on this Bitcoin pump. We are going back down. We are in a recession, okay? There's nothing bullish on the charts. Get over it. All you moon boys thinking we're going to go to the upside. We're bearish, okay? There is no volume on Bitcoin. No, but coming back down here, where is Bitcoin coming back down to? So let's take a look quickly on the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, if we take a look here, we had this yellow vector candle looking left, all right? We took a little bit of it on this last little dip here, but this is the first level I'm looking for Bitcoin to possibly bounce. I'm hoping Bitcoin bounces here because we know we got the weekly close. We got the monthly close. We got the daily close. We got every time frame close today, which is kind of exciting, except for maybe, the 6-month close and the yearly close and all that fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look. So we got the 200 EMA coming in. We got the 200 EMA on the 1-hour time frame, and we got the 50 EMA coming in on the 4-hour time frame. Here's the first level where we're looking for a Bitcoin bounce and where we want to bounce from if we want to see Bitcoin continuing to be bullish. We don't want to see the 50 EMA break, okay? We want to do our classic. What's our classic pattern, my friends? We move to the upside, we come back down, retest the 50 EMA, and then we get the continuation to the upside. That's what we want to see if we want to remain bullish, okay?
Rant alert.
So I want to see all my bulls in the chat. We're not playing around today, my friends. We're not playing around today, my friends, okay? What we need to see today is we want, first of all, there's a couple different levels we want to hold today, but we want to see Bitcoin hold 23,100. And in particular, if we go over to our weekly chart, because it is the weekly close, look where Bitcoin is flirting with today. And it's not like a friendly flirt. It's not like the kind of flirt where, Jabba and Melissa are kind of like bitten or bantering at the breakfast table. You know what I'm saying? What's this white box above me? Jordan, what's this production quality today? What's that white box? What is that? Get rid of that. You suck. Hey, Melissa. You want to come flirt with my moving average? It's coming up every day, and I say every second. You know what I mean? Come on, come play with my moving average. It's not 200, but it's like 2. Come on. but 23,300. The weekly time frame. All right. Can we hold the 200 week? I mean, that's what everyone's talking about this week. All right. I mean, we got back above it. We got some momentum above it. And now we've pulled back a little bit here to 23,340. That the 200 moving average right now is sitting at a measly 22,794. So we got some room to work with here in the next 52 minutes. I want to see Bitcoin close above this. If it's not like terribly important, but I want to see Bitcoin stay above the 200 week moving average. I really do. I really do, man. Let's see. What's going on, Rafi? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I don't know if I believe you guys, by the way. I don't know. I don't believe any of you guys. You guys. This was a planned troll throughout the weekend. Okay. It really was a planned troll. I swear. Fart up, BTC. Fart it up. No. All right. But for all my bulls in the chat, because it is the weekly close, so we need to get a little hype in the chat here. For all my bulls, you know what we need to do this morning. Or not this morning, man. Maybe for some of you guys it's this morning. But for all of my bulls, bulls, this is one of the biggest weekly closes that we've had in this whole bear market. If we finally want to get some momentum to the upside, we must get some good closure above the 200-week moving average. So spam the swords and spam the shields in the chat, or I will come through the screen and I will strangle you and do it myself. Because I am a barbarian. I am a true bull. Okay? So be a true bull with me and spam the swords and shields in the chat. Now. Do it. Or I will come through, like I said, I'll come through the screen and I will take all your goats, all your children, and all your women from you. Because I am a Viking, and that's what we do. I don't know if that's very, I don't know if that's very enthusiastic today. No, but in all seriousness, it looks like Bitcoin is probably going to come back down to test this 23,121 level on the stream today. So let's try to at least get it bounced off that level, at least for tonight, and then maybe we can kind of go from there. You know what I'm saying? Closer to a Barbie than a barbarian. Shout out to Duncan, by the way. They refuse to sponsor me, ever. I kind of understand why. I don't tell the cleanest jokes and whatnot, but seriously, man. Seriously. Shout out to Duncan. The best coffee in the game. If you don't think... Why do they spell it DNKN? I don't know. Best coffee in the game. I didn't even know they spelled it DKN. DNKN with the little apostrophe. It's a little weird way to do it, but shout out to Duncan, man. I think they should sponsor me, but that's okay. I understand why they don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Tell them the volume's all jacked up. The volume mic is very low. All right, you guys must be trolling me, man. The volume literally is the highest it can possibly go on every single thing. Maya, can you turn on the volume on the TV to see if they're trolling me? Slow? Yeah, hold on, guys. Hold on. The volume mic is very low. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm going to try plugging it back in and plugging it off. All right, hold on, guys. One sec. Hold on, that wasn't it. Hold on. We're gonna fix it, man. I don't want to have you guys sit through this. Hold up. We're ready to rock and roll now. Hold on. Let me fix one thing. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. We're gonna fix it, man. I don't want to have you guys sit through this. All right, it should work now. There should be no issues. No issues. Come on, man. They're trolling you. No, the color is. I know the color's off. I was tweaking around with some settings the other day. Now it's all jacked up. I understand the color's off. That's not the point, though. Don't be trolling me with the volume, man. The volume's low for Bitcoin, but not the stream. All right, here we go. Let's jump back in. So, still waiting for Bitcoin to come down a little lower. Mike, can you turn that off now? No issues. That's it. Can you turn it off? Thank you. The 50 EMA. So, back to the 4-hour chart. All right, so you got the 50 EMA coming in right here at about 23,072 actually on the 4-hour time frame. We're looking for about somewhere in here. Okay, you got the blue vector candle coming down right here. All right. Now you're looking for a bounce right here. Same thing, right at the 50 EMA in the 4-hour time frame. So that's what I'm looking for, man. If we want to remain bullish. Psycho Pearl said, why does this guy look like a medium rare steak today? That means I look good, doesn't it? I'm going to take that as a compliment, Psycho. All right? That's why you're a psycho. Seriously. No. We're looking for a bounce off this level. All right? If we want to remain bullish. We want to hold that 50. We guys know on this channel the 50 EMA is the most important moving average we want to look out for. But I'm not worried about this shit today. You guys saw the title of the stream. What was the title of the stream? Will this happen again? Right? Will this happen again? Let's go look at a few things here. Real quick. So we're still waiting to see if we get the close above the 200. I think that's what we're all watching for tonight. Let's go back over to this. So, guys, we still got this bear flag. And this is not the full point I want to go over today, but I want to quickly touch on this. Because this is still a point. Did I just say the B word? I just said, is this still a corn in our side? Is this still a thorn with a P? I just said that. Is this still a thorn in our side? All right, where we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the top side of this bear flag. We're still in this, all right? But look where we're coming back down to back test. And this is why today, what happens today, and we've talked about this multiple times, is, you know, we got to back above that 50 EMA. We want to freaking hold that. You notice how all these moving averages we're looking at right now all happen to be at the exact same levels. Right around 23,000 to 23,200. They're all sitting right at these same levels. All right? This is why it's a big day today, and why we want to hold this as support. And obviously, going into the rest of this week, we want to hold these as support. And we don't want to break these. All right? Now, same thing. We get a rise. We get a retrace. We want to see the continuation back up now off the 50. All right? We want to see it. We want to see it, man. Jordan! It doesn't matter if we hold these. Either way, we're going to zero. Like, you got my hopes up the last 2 days. You said we're pumping, and now we're dumping. You literally got my hopes up the whole weekend. All weekend, I was spending money at the bar like it was nothing. Why? Because I thought it was a bull market. Now we're dumping, and now I'm broke again. Don't tell me we're going up unless we're actually going up. Now I'm broke. Okay? It's totally your fault, not mine. Mom, can I get some money to go to the bar tonight? Johnny wants to go to the bar. No, I'm not going to get meatloaf. Just a few beers. All right. Thanks. No, but I guess Bob did go to the bar, man. Bob did go to the bar. No, but in all seriousness, let's see if this holds. What I really want to talk about today, all right, real quick, is what do I want to talk about today? Real quick, is actually this. This is total market cap, all right? Now, I want you guys to pay attention here real quick, all right? Pay attention to your boy real quick, all right? If you're ever to pay attention to me, pay attention. because we're seeing a similar thing going on in the charts right now that we did in 2018. Not on the Bitcoin chart, not on the Ethereum chart, but what are we doing? The whole family is orange. Listen, we went to the beach. We had a good day at the beach. Okay? Don't be salty because you're sitting at home and you're white as a friggin' clam. All right? Don't be salty, man.
Rant alert.
Right? Get outside. Get away from the charts. All right? Come on, man. Don't be looking like Carl the Moon out there. Don't be looking like Carl the Moon. Anyways, let's take a look here. So, we're doing the same thing that we did in 2018. And I want to state that we're looking at total market cap here. It's different than looking at Bitcoin. All right? Look at what's going on right here. All right, so if we zoom in right here. You want to go to the beach? I want to go to the beach too. All right, if we look right here, this is the 200-week moving average. Okay, is sort of the I guess you can call it teal moving average here. I guess if I can tell my colors. This is the regular blue moving average. This is the 200 EMA. You can see right now we are stuck in between these like glue, right? Nothing wants to give here. Nothing wants to give here. Sound effects are high volume. I don't know what happened, man. I guess Streamlabs messed up because I didn't change anything over the weekend. I turned it off. I turned it back on. No, but right here, man. Right? We dipped to the 200-week moving average. You guys can see right here on total market cap. And then we got to rise up to the 200 EMA. And you can see right now we're stuck. We're sticking, right? We're sticking right to that 200 EMA like freaking glue, all right? If we go back down here in time, let's go look at 2018 real quick, all right? And I want to show you guys what happened in 2018 and what we could be doing now, potentially could be something similar that we saw in 2018. And bear with me here, no pun intended, because we are still in a bear market, so no pun intended, bear with me, right? Let's take a look. What did we do back in 2018? Well, we dropped to the 200 week. We got a slight move below, just like we did in this last market, right? Slight move below, and we were able to reclaim it, right? What did we do, though? What did we do on that first move to the upside? Well, we found resistance on that 200 EMA, right? Right here, everyone probably said, the bottom is in! The bottom is in! Which it actually wasn't. It actually wasn't at the time, all right? Keep this in mind. And then we got rejected off the 200 EMA, and we came back down to the 200 SMA again. And that marked the time where that was the perfect time to sort of I guess get into the market, was that second retest. Now, is it going to play out the same way this time? I mean, you'll have all the macro LARPs coming in and say, it's not going to play out the same way. Do you see the economy? And yes, I would generally agree. But you have to go with the data that you're given. If we go back over here, all right, look what we're doing right now, right? We're getting rejected off that 200 EMA. Is this going to be the point where we start to roll back over and we come back down and test that 200 SMA again before then coming up and making that big W pattern? Because what do we know about bottoms, man? What do we know about bottoms? All right? We know that bottoms are always W patterns. You're never going to see a V-shaped recovery. Even go look at 2020. You didn't see a V-shaped recovery.
Rant alert.
You've got to see a W. So is this the point where Bitcoin's going to struggle? We're going to come back down and test these lower levels. And altcoins going to come back down and test lower levels before rising back up to the upside. That is the question that we have to ask ourselves going into this week. All right? That's the big question we have to ask ourselves going into this week. All right? Going back over to Bitcoin real quick. Still holding 23,350 at the moment. So that is definitely good. The only thing that's going to stop us, I think, from that happening is if we hold the 50-day EMA here, right, on the daily. If the 50-day EMA on the daily breaks, I probably see us coming back down and testing the lows here. All right, so let's watch this very, 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 very carefully going into the next couple of days. Let me see here, man. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Who thinks that the bottom is in? Who thinks that the bottom's not in? Who thinks that we have a long way to go? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. I want to know what you guys think, my man. Let me know. And my ladies. Of course, my ladies in the chat. Can't forget my ladies. Brian said, anyone following along with what he's saying? You're too focused on the orange guy, aren't you, man? Aren't you? All right, you guys want me not orange? Yes or no? It is a Sunday stream. So, Sunday streams are more just hang out, let's watch the weekly close. So if you want, I can try to fix the orange live with you guys in a little bit. Sound like a deal? We got a deal? Me and you guys can sit here and try to fix the orange. Let me see what you guys are saying. Too early to tell. Bottom not in. Not in. Dump, we can't hold. Bottom is in. Ceiling is in. Bottom's not in. I'm seeing a lot of bottom not in, man. I'm seeing a lot of bottom not in. Teju said bottom not in. Alpi said we are bullish. I'm seeing a lot of bottom not in. which is what we've seen the last couple months, to be fair. So I'm not going to take too much from it. You know what I mean? Let's ask what my good friend George thinks about bottom being in. George, come on, my friend. They want some hopium, my friends. I am George. We're all George. And yes, guys, I am at the beach right now. You guys want to see my beach selfie? Here you go. Ready? You guys like when my face is just above the water? It's pretty nice, too. It's like my Lego house. Anyways, guys, today we're going to talk about why Bitcoin's bullish, particularly Bitcoin getting back over that 200-week SMA. Okay, whenever Bitcoin drops below the 200 SMA and then pops back above, it is always a bullish buy signal, right? Let's go back and look in the past. Right here, March of 2020, we dropped below the 200. We got back above it. That was the ultimate buy signal for Bitcoin. Right, we go back in 2018, we dropped below it, we got back above it, was the ultimate buy signal for Bitcoin. Right, we go back in time a little bit longer. We go back here in 2014, we dropped below it, got back above it. That was the ultimate buy signal for Bitcoin. We are bullish, guys. We are gonna go up from here. The bears are completely liquidated. You're gonna see the shorts get liquidated like crazy, and the bottom is in. All right, so now let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. You're welcome for the great analysis. And yeah, guys, let's do some quick Q&A.
No volume Bitcoin going to zero.
Someone said this is not George, that's Jorge. He said it's not George, it's Jorge. Bro, you gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, God. All right. Oh. That was good, man. That was good. Oh, God. All right. Let's get back on track, Jordan. Holy moly, man. First of all, I'm sweating bullets right now. Oh. I'm sweating bullets right now, by the way. It's freaking hot as shit. You guys can see me sweating balls in here. All right. Let's continue on. So, what else we got? I mean, we've talked about a few different things, guys. All right, so real quick, I want to touch on a few different things also while we're waiting for the short-term price action. Looks like Bitcoin's kind of just hovering right here on the daily close. We know that levels that we want to hold on the daily. All right, if we look at the super short-term time frames, there's not really much going on. I mean, if we look at what we've kind of created to the upside, I think if you want to take anything good for what we have right now, is we have kind of created a few different vector candles to the upside. Right, we have this vector candle back up here to 23.8. We have this one already got taken. So the question is over here on the Binance chart, is Bitcoin going to want to come up and back test this vector candle on the 15-minute? There's a good chance, right? I mean, they usually come and get reclaimed. Okay, so we'll see. I think there's a good chance it comes back up and take these. First, you know, we kind of like we talked about. If we come back down and take some of these lower ones first, like if we come back down to 23.1 real quick on a quick dump, bounce off that 200-week moving average, come back up, reclaim that 15-minute vector on the upside, what makes the most sense to me in the short term? So if you look over here, we got the hourly RSI that is getting relatively low. So if you look at where we bounced a few different times when the hourly RSI was low, if we take a look back here and look at where we're at right now, you can see the hourly RSI is down here, right, at about a 30. Last time we did get a bounce was we were back down to like a 26. So short term, could we see a little bit more downside? Yes, but I do expect a short term bounce. Stop beeping, bro. I expect to do a little bounce here of the 200 and then a move back up, reset this hourly RSI, and then kind of go from there. But And I'm not expecting like a massive dump. I know everyone's gonna look at this as a Bart Simpson pattern. You know what I mean? Like it does look like a Bart Simpson pattern or some type of head and shoulders, whatever you want to call it. But you know, I do think that a bounce off here makes some sense going forward. All right. We can talk about a few other different things. If you go look at Ethereum, I actually want to look at this Ethereum chart real quick. Ethereum was forming this symmetrical triangle. It looks like that has get smashed back down to the downside, unfortunately. You know, unfortunately.
Dump it.
Did get smashed back down to the downside. So you're making lower highs, higher lows. You smash that to the downside. Let's look at what our measure move would be for Ethereum out of this pattern here. You guys know I'm not a huge measure move guy, but hey, sometimes you take the measure move for what it gets you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's put this to the downside. Gives us a measure move back down to 1563. You know, do we come back down that low? I'm not terribly convinced. The first level we should be looking at for Ethereum is the previous low right here, right there, at about 1650. So if Bitcoin holds this 23,121 level, we probably want Ethereum to come and hold this 1650 level. All right, so that's the same thing for ETH. I mean, really, overall, it was all this previous resistance trying to flip in support here. We want to see that hold. Okay, we definitely want to see that hold at 1650 for Ethereum. Okay, we definitely want to see that hold, my friends. What's going on, guys? It's Rova. We are going to hold it. Don't worry. Going to the upside. Don't worry, guys. I sniff a major pump for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is bullish right now. Bullish. It's so bullish. Check out my Twitter if you want to see the most bullish and moonboy tweets you've ever seen in crypto. Check out my Twitter, Crypto Rover. All right, see you guys in the next one. Peace. Man, that guy's friggin' creepy. Why is he so bullish all the time? Why is he so creepy? Oh my God, man, this guy looks like he just snorted like friggin' 5 pounds of coke. Like, what the hell that guy just... the hell the guys come from? Oh my God, man. All right, but no, 1678. We'll see where ETH goes to now, but ETH did break down to the downside, so we'll see where it ends up. It's sort of the same point for Ethereum. We looked at it for Bitcoin. Man, let's go look at a few other things here. So let's see what else we got. We have like the longer term charts for Bitcoin. We'll talk about those in a little bit. I actually want to check the monthly chart for Bitcoin real quick. Let me bring this off here. All right, let's bring up the monthly because we love the monthly chart for Bitcoin, my friends. Let's see. Wonder what Fake Tino has to say. We'll see. Bob gets it. He does get it, man. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. So the monthly, you know, not too much to say about the monthly. I mean, what we can say about the monthly is, I mean, at least last month, we did come back down and we got a close right at the previous all-time highs in 2017 to the monthly, right? We sort of said, is it a coincidence? Maybe it's not a coincidence. Okay, maybe it's not a coincidence, but we did get a bounce off that level. If you look at what we did now, is we had this red vector candle coming back down to the downside of the monthly time frame, right? We usually come back up and take those. You can see that we have came up and taken about half the vector. So the market makers, what you'll see is they'll come back and they'll take either half the vector or they'll take the full. Right now they came back up and took half. So to me, that's not going to really tell us too much going forward. If I'm going to be in all honesty, but you know, the monthly right now just kind of sitting in no man's land. We did get a slight bump up, but not really much else to say on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really at an important level, really. Just looking left. So we still got a lot of work to do with there on the monthly. Just looking at the monthly candles, you know what I mean? You know, same type of deal though. If we go back up here, let's bring up the RSI. We are getting a slight bump up where we had in the past, like this. Right? This has always been a sort of support level for the monthly. As far as bear markets goes, we are getting a slight bump up. It's the same type of deal though. Like, we did drop slightly below where we have in the past, and you know, quite frankly, it looks like we're actually trying to flip that a little bit as resistance. So we'll see if that can get back above this level going into next month. I mean, really, it was just a monthly candle to try to get us back up a little bit to the averages. So nothing really crazy there in the monthly, if I'm going to be honest. I know we're all getting excited for the monthly, you know, but it didn't really tell us too much. You know what I mean? The bottom is in, said Comet. There's many different things that are telling us the bottom is in. Okay, there's many different things that are telling us that. Now, let me take a sip of water, and we'll go over a few different things. I believe it's the 2-week close. So let's actually look at the 2-week chart real quick. Let me take a sip of water here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's look at the 2-week chart. Is it the 2-week close today? It's August, July 1st. Let me go with the 2-week chart real quick. So this one opened on 18th. Yeah, it's a 2-week close, so that's awesome. All right, so what are we waiting for on the 2-week? If we bring up Market Cipher down here, right, we're waiting on the flip over on Market Cipher. You can see where we're at comparative to previous bear markets, guys. We're waiting for that flip over on this indicator right here. All right, actually, if you look, every single time we got this flip over on Market Cipher on the 2-week, it has been extremely bullish. We're getting that 2-week close this week. If the next 2 weeks, all right, here's what I'll say. If the next 2 weeks close green on the 2-week, we're going to get that flip over, which historically, for where we are, has marked the bottom for Bitcoin. All right, so this is only if we see a little bit more momentum going into the next 2 weeks. We need to see a 2-week green candle next week. All right, a little bit more momentum. We only need one more. Please, the Bitcoin gods, if you want to bless us with just something, we just need a little bit more, man. What's going on, Jonathan? Just got late, but here, 23,200 look good. 23,200 is the level I'm looking at, man. So you want to see this flip back over, man. We're so freaking close to getting that flip over there, just like we did right here, back in February 2019, right here, right, and just like we did back here in March 2015, right here, right. So that's what we want to see. That would be a good sign, in my opinion, if we did get that flip over going forward. So let's see, man. We need to see a little bit momentum, and we're not out of the woods yet. Just like we said, we're still in this stupid bear flag. I'm so done of sicking about this bear flag. You know what I mean, see? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's saying, what about the recession? Here's what I'll say, man. Here's what I'll say. As soon as the general public thinks it's what I've heard, I mean, this is the saying that I've heard. Okay, as soon as the general public thinks we're in a recession, that usually means that we're almost through it, right? And now, take it for what you will. That's purely speculation. Everyone's trying to speculate. I know, is inflation topped out? Like, is this topped out? Is the recession almost over? Because now the general public thinks that we're in a recession, even though we've probably already been in a recession for months now. That's the question that we're all waiting in. None of us know. None of us know. It's all speculation. The only thing that I know in this market is, based off what I've known in history, is whenever Bitcoin is below the 200-week moving average, I'm going to be accumulating Bitcoin. And the farther it goes back down, that's when I'm going to be accumulating altcoins. Okay? That's all I freaking know. Okay? That's literally all I freaking know. And, you know, when we come back up that other side, whenever it is, you're going to be wishing that you did not miss the bottom. Okay? Now, what I've realized about this, quick rant alert here real quick.
Rant alert.
Because I know there's going to be a lot of bottom dwellers in the chat, and I understand. Everyone wants lower prices to accumulate. Okay, I get it. Everyone wants lower prices to accumulate. Actually, you guys know me. I'm not convinced that this is the 100% the bottom. I do think at the very least we'll see a W and a second retest of the bottom. But I know there's a lot of bottom dwellers out there. The bottom's not in, bro. The bottom's at 10K. I'm just going to patiently wait here for a few more months until we bottom out at 10K. You know what I mean? Like, the bottom's not in. It's at 10K. I haven't bought any crypto yet. I'm sitting on all my cash, like my $500 in my bank account, and I'm gonna go all in at 10,000. I'm gonna wait there, and if it doesn't get there, well, it's gonna get there because that's the bottom. Okay, I'm not gonna DCA. I'm just gonna wait for the exact bottom. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you. All right. Wait. Yes, a bottom dweller is waiting for 10K. You know what to do. Bottom dweller has buy orders at 10K. Okay, you know what to do. We're going to wick it to $10,001. And he's going to miss all his buy orders. And then we are going to pump it back to the upside and he's going to be pissed. All right? So dump it to 10K. Dump it now and then pump it right after. And do not let him get into the market. Okay? Do it now.
Dump it. Pump it.
There it is. It's going back down to 10K. Wait, what? What? At 10,001? This is bullshit. I've been waiting for months for this. This is freaking bullshit. 10,001? Are you serious? I've been waiting for so long for this, bro. I'm gonna miss out on the whole bull market now. Listen. Quick rant alert, real quick. All right, let's go back to BTC. The BTC looks like it's not really doing anything, actually, to be quite fair. Going back over to BTC, are we seeing a little bit of a 15-minute time frame W pattern here? Let's see. Like we said, we do have some vector candles looking up back up here that Bitcoin could go back up and take in the short term. So let's jump on over here and watch the 15-minute real quick while I do a quick rant alert. All right, I could see, like I said, guys, I could see Bitcoin coming back up and retracing to take some of these vectors back up. 23,800. There's one up here at 23,600. Would make sense for Bitcoin to come back up. Now, real quick, rant alert here.
Rant alert.
I think what the last 2 weeks have shown a lot of people, and this is not everyone, okay? This is not everyone. This is not me saying that I think we're just going to go friggin' balls to the wall and we're going to go back up. Every Bitcoin bear market has been a W pattern at the very least. So even if I'm bullish, I'm still expecting Bitcoin to at least go back into the 17, 18, 19, 20K level at some point in the future. So take that for what you will. But here's what I'll say. I think these last 10 days or so have awoken a lot of people up. And a lot of people that were just sitting all on the sidelines are hoping and wishing that this comes back down to the downside. That's what I've sort of been seeing, man. I've seen the gut feeling that I have is a lot of people are on the sidelines right now. Okay, completely on the sidelines. Like they're not holding any crypto, not holding anything, and they're hoping and wishing with everything that they have that it's going to go back down to the lows. Why? Because they didn't buy back at the previous lows. That's a lot what I'm seeing right now. If this is hitting home, here's what I'll say. Okay, I think what this shows us is. You don't know when the bottom is in, okay? Let's pretend the bottom is in. Let's pretend that it is. And let's pretend Bitcoin's going to go back up, a little bit, maybe 28 to 30K at this point, okay? That's going to hurt, okay? That's going to hurt, not owning any crypto at that point, okay? Now, what that tells me is, and what this has taught me is, don't be so pinpointed on trying to time the bottom, man. Don't be so pinpointed. Buy at the crucial levels you think are the crucial levels, and always have some exposure to crypto. Because I'll tell you guys this, and I'll tell you guys this every time. When crypto wants to go back up, it's going to leave you in the freaking dust, man. It's going to leave you in the freaking dust. Because all I'm seeing right now is, oh, Bitcoin's going to go back down. Bitcoin's going to go back down. What if it doesn't? And I think there's a good chance that it does. I'm not going to lie. I think there's a great chance that it does. All right? I think there's actually a very high chance that it goes back down from these levels. But what if it doesn't? That's my point, man. Important to have a hodl stack, all right, that you don't touch, because in that case, you're not going to miss out on any type of rally, all right? That's my rant alert here.
Rant alert.
I'm seeing a lot of it. Man. Let's see. Honestly, that's me, especially after losing. Yeah, it happens. You see, I just buy a little bit every paycheck. I think that's the way to go. All right, so Bitcoin's coming back up to the upside, 23,400. And even this move up to the upside kind of gave me a little wake-up call. It's like, dude, because I caught myself being like maybe a little ultra bearish, and it's kind of woken me up a little bit and being like, dude, just freaking stack crypto, man, because you're not going to care what the prices are when they're going nuts like 10, 15, 20% up every single day, because those times will come back at some point, and you're not going to give a shit. But anyways, Bitcoin's trying to come back up right now, 22,428. Nothing crazy. Like I said, I think there's a good chance that we come up and retrace. Is it going to pop up to the upside? I mean, I don't know if it's going to just absolutely pop up to the upside, but we'll see right now. Let's just watch Bitcoin in the short-term time frames. We're coming back up to take some of these vector candles up here in the 15-minute time frame. Let's see what we do here. We had a nice little W pattern here on the shorter-term time frames. We take a look at the 5-minute. All right. Not a perfect, but we came back down, rose back up, came back down, higher low. Now we're trying to push back up. Let's see if we just come back up to the 50 EMA and get rejected. You know what I mean? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Izam, what's going on? What's going on, man? Can you check RVN? I got you, buddy. Let's see. Julian said no volume, Bitcoin going to zero. He'll find out, man. Bitcoin going to zero, said Julian. Psycho Pearl. Looks like a medium rare steak. Real PC said volume is low in orange, no troll. We'll try to fix we'll fix the orange in a little bit, all right? For right now, you got to deal with Orange Jordan, okay? Orange Jordan is life, okay? Orange Jordan is freaking life, all right? Deal with it. Something tells me this, though. My crystal ball is telling me that 17K may have been the bottom. I'm sensing a lot of things on YouTube comments and on Twitter and on YouTube chats that a lot of people missed the bottom. And a lot of people, probably like 75% of people, sold all their crypto expecting lower. And maybe it does not come. Okay? Because I'm sensing everyone wanting lower prices. All right? And maybe they do come. Maybe we get a little lower prices. But something tells me that everyone's wish will not come. Something's giving me a little tingling in my jinglings here. Okay? All right. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of that Marin chick. You know that Marin chick who, like, she bases everything off the freaking moon and the sun and the planets and all that shit? As far as trading goes, it's like, come on, man. But anyways, let's get off of that. There's our W. Nice. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Let me do a quick poll in the chat here. Let me do a quick poll in the chat. Let's see. Let's do a quick poll in the chat. I FOMO sold the last dip. I lost racks. Hey, man, we've all. I have done that before. I'm not gonna lie. I've done that. I've done that, man. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Little tingling in my jinglings. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. Do you think the bottom is in? I'm curious, and guys, I want you to tell the truth. I actually want to see what the results of this poll is. Okay, I'm curious for myself. Now, I know these polls aren't going to be legitimate. People aren't going to vote truthfully. Okay, but I want to know. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Because we'll go over a few different things here too. What else did I want to go over? What else did I want to go over in the chat? All right. Let's go back to BTC real quick. Excuse me, man. Oh, man. Excuse me. Excuse me, man. She called it bullish. She called it bullish July, actually. Oh, really? Nice, dude. All right, so let's see. What else do we have to go over here? A couple of different things. A couple of different things that we've been going over. So, the Gaussian channel, you guys' favorite, indicator. All right, let's go over some longer term charts because I'm quite curious because where we actually are right now for a lot of different longer term charts is exactly where we end up being like in previous bear markets, man. It's actually quite freaky. It's a little bit freaky if you ask me, just a little bit freaky. All right, right here where we currently are, we're sitting right at the bottom of the Gaussian channel on the 2-week chart. Okay, where we bottomed in the previous markets. Okay, this time we didn't even come to the bottom, but we bottomed right here in March of 2020. Okay, we never really broke the 2-week Gaussian channel. Right? If we go back over here, back in 2014, 2015, we also did the same thing. One little wick below, but we ended up holding the 2-week Gaussian channel. If you look at where we are right now, we had a slight dip below. Now, I'm hearing a lot of people saying, now it's this thing where, we got this big dip because of the, the Voyager thing, the Celsius thing, the Luna thing, Tesla selling 75% of their Bitcoin. Like, a lot of people are taking this big wick down here to 17K. Because of all that capitulation and just wreckage across the crypto market, which I can generally agree, right? Because here's the thing, a lot of people are calling for a capitulation. Who's to say that the capitulation didn't already happen? Okay, because a lot of crypto markets a lot of crypto companies got freaking wrecked, man. You know what I mean? Like, even Tesla capitulated. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are still calling for this capitulation, which it could certainly happen. I'm not ruling it out. But a lot of people are still calling for that, man. The other one is, let me go look at a few different other things here that we have. So this is the bull market support band. And then we have, what else? What's the other thing I wanted to look at here real quick? It was the... What was it, man? I had something else. One more thing I wanted to look at here. You guys' favorite Madrid ribbon, man. You guys love the Madrid ribbon. We're not going to go over the Madrid ribbon again today. You know, I think the big thing for me is, you know, can we get back over that 200 EMA, okay? Jordan, what's going on, guys? It's Savvy. Jordan, we're not getting back over the 200 EMA. This is another bull trap, okay? How many times do we have to go over this? This is another bull trap. We've seen the same pattern every single time, bro, right? If we look at the bear flag that we're currently in, how many times have we seen this exact same pattern play out and we fall for it every single time, right? You get the double top on the top of the bull flag and then you capitulate back down lower. You get the double top on the top of the bull flag and you capitulate down lower. The Amazon fractal is playing out. Nothing's bullish on the charts, okay? You get the double top on the top of the bull flag, you capitulate lower. It's the same thing that we've done every single time, all right? Don't get your panties in a bunch, but we're not going up higher, bulls. We're going back down to the downside. All right, so take it from Savvy. Me and Job are gonna keep doing our thing. Savvy, you're so right. I love you. Savvy's great. Wait, come here, Savvy. Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug real quick? No, just Jabba, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want a hug. I don't need a hug. I'll be your boss, but I don't need a hug, man. No, Savvy, come here. You're so cute. Come here. You're so grumpy and cute. Come here. You're so grumpy. Look at your face. Come on. I'm done with that. I'm done. All right. Go back to BGC. 23,368. Horse guy. Tesla has paper hands. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. 13K is coming. Let me ask you guys this. For everyone that's, let me ask you guys this. Everyone that's calling for 14K, are you saying that because you want it to happen or because you think it's going to happen? Let me ask you guys this. Are you saying that you think and you guys probably won't tell the truth, but are you saying you think 14K is coming because you want it to happen or because you actually think it's gonna happen? I'm generally curious. I'm generally curious right now. Now, if Bitcoin went to 14K, fuck it, man. I'm down. I'll be down to accumulate some lower prices, especially for altcoins, right? Because actually, the last few weeks kind of reminded me how much altcoins can move. And so, fuck it. Bitcoin wants to go to 14K. I'll take it, you know? But are you guys saying it because you want it, or do you think it's gonna happen? One of the two. Let's see. I think it's gonna happen. You think it's gonna happen? Okay. Think. Oh, I got coffee grinds in my mouth, man. Hope. Hopes. So a lot of you guys are saying hopes. Some of you guys are being honest and saying because you want it to happen. And some of you guys are saying both, which I respect. No. At least you're admitting it, you want it to happen. You know what I mean? Both. Want it, wish it, do it. I guess. I think I want Horse Guy. Well, Horse Guy doesn't have a reason to come in the chat right now. You know what I mean? If we have a reason to bring him in, we'll bring him in. But right now, he has no reason to come in. No reason. No reason to. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. What else we got, guys? Nothing really else coming on right now. Ethereum looks like it came back up to retest its flag. We want Ethereum to be bullish. Okay, Ethereum's really been the driver of this run here. We want Ethereum to get back up here, right? It's sort of this support that it had. It came back down. Looks like it came back up, retested. Now it's going to get continuation to the downside. It's the question, or is it going to have enough juice to come right back up here and say, screw you. Screw you. I don't care what you do. All right. All right, let's see. 23,365. So Bitcoin looks like it might be, let's watch the Bitcoin chart in the short term. Maybe get some volatility going into the weekly close here. All right. Like we said, guys, we want to get a close on the weekly above 22,795. Like we said, we could close above it and still dump. It's not, I'm not going to say it's a guaranteed thing. We close above the 200-week we're mooning, right? Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, man. All right.
Rant alert.
We can close below it and next week we can moon to the upside. All right, but we want to get a close above 22,794, which is the 200-week moving average. All right, that's what we want to see. If we don't do it, well, your boy's got to go back down to Burger King, man. All right, and unfortunately, Burger King's making us wear these hats now. Where in the bear market, if we owned crypto during the bear market, if we work there, we're forced to wear these hats, okay, to show our embarrassment of being crypto. If you guys want a job at Burger King, let me know, guys. You know, quite frankly, we're pretty close for me having to quit. If Bitcoin gets above 25K, I finally have enough money to quit Burger King, which is great, But right, if you guys want a job, let me know. I know the owner, okay? If you guys want to know who the owner is, he's right here. Hey guys, it's TJ. I'm the owner over at Burger King. Guys, don't tell BB this, but I love Jordan. Jordan's so much better than BB. He's so much nicer. He doesn't abuse me like BB. You know what I mean? He doesn't put me in a cage. So that's why I hired Jordan. And I might go Jordan's show. I might. Wait. He's here. Wait, he's coming to get cheeseburgers. Oh no, here he comes. Did I just hear someone talking shit? TJ, how could you do this to me? Come here, I'm gonna bench press you back all the way across the world, baby. Come here, TJ, come here. Oh, God. All right. Anyway, done seriously. If you guys want a job at Burger King, hit me up over on the Discord. I'll get you a job over at Burger King, man. It's great. It's great during the bear market. Everyone kind of owns crypto. We all kind of surf together. It's great. All right, anyways, let's get back to the charts here. All right, Bitcoin looks like it did break this little 5-minute support. So let's see where we go here. Let's actually bring this up like this. Looks like we got a little bear flag breakage. The question is this going to be a little double bottom before we come back up? Or is this going to be Bitcoin just catapulting back down to the downside? We got 6 minutes into the weekly close. Guys, this is the support we want to hold for all my bulls out there, man. All my support. All right? Bulls, and this does not go out to all the fake bulls who sold their whole portfolio at 17K thinking we were going lower, which is a lot of people in the chat. I'm sorry if I tug your heartstrings. So for all my bulls who want it to go higher and don't want it to go lower because you filled your bags, I need you to spam the swords and spam the shields in the chat because you are a true bull. You are someone with heart. You are someone with dignity. So pump the chat. Type swords, type shields in the chat, and be a real bull who did not sell at 17K looking for 10K. Do it now. And now, go. Oh, God, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Anyways, let's go back over here. Let's go. Look I can tell in the chat. I can tell that everyone wants it to go lower. I can tell. And that's what makes me a little bit bullish. I'm not going to lie. Because I can tell. I've never seen so little shields in the chat. I can tell and Bitcoin really hasn't even gone that low. So I can tell that all the people who wanted to go lower is because they didn't accumulate lower. I can tell in the chat, man. I can just tell by the chat. All right? Let's see. There's no enthusiasm. Okay? And that's why, I'm not going to lie, my balls have been a little tingly lately. Because I can just tell on Twitter, everyone wants it to go lower. Right? I can tell that certain people want it to go lower. Right? Certain big channels want it to go lower. I can just tell, man. Everyone wants it to go lower, which means you didn't use the time to accumulate down there. I'm gonna keep it real, man. You guys know I want to keep it real.
Rant alert.
It is what it is. We'll see if it goes back down. I hope. And I'll tell you guys this. To me, it doesn't matter. If we go back down lower, frick it, man. I'll take some more time to accumulate. But if it doesn't, I'll be happy too. It is what it is. Either way, I'll be happy if we go up or down here. No, let's go back into the charts though. I'm just keeping it real here. Let's see. Let's go back over here. To the weekly chart. Where's my? Oh, right here. So 23,325. Let's watch this for the next, I guess, the next 3 minutes here. I got all in at 18,800. Nice, dude. Wasn't Max Payne around 23K? Yeah, it's a good point. Max Payne was around 23K. I believe it was on Friday, right? The contract closing. So that's a really good point. Makes sense why they might want to end the month here at right around 23K. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, this is also, like we said, if you look over on the daily chart, I mean, you got a bunch of different levels coming in right here. You got the previous highs coming in right here, and you also got the 50 EMA and the daily coming in right here. The big question is, right? The big question is, will we hold the 50 EMA? Right? If we go back over, some of you guys said check the futures. Let me refresh this real quick. Then we can check the charts of the futures too. We can check the little minis. Futures are down to start the day. It's a little early though, right? We got to see how they look going into tomorrow. They're down, but they're not like down so much where I'm just gonna be like shit in the bed, right? I'm gonna wake up and Bob's gonna be sitting over here going, or the horse guy's gonna be going, oh man, oh, the futures are down. But last week was so bullish. Why are the futures down? This is ridiculous. I am going to sell. The futures are down 0.44%. No, this is manipulation. I am done with crypto. We're supposed to be up only. I was told up only. No. You friggin' manipulators. You friggin' market makers. I am going to find you. Oh, man. That's too good. That's too good. That's too good. Let me go back over here. Let me go back over here, man. Let's go back over here. Let's watch this weekly close, though. We got 1 minute to the close. Looks like we are going to close back above the 200 for the first time since early June. So let's see, man. I mean, that's at least a good step. That's something that we can take that's positive, right? That we are getting back above the 200, right? Let's see if it lasts, right? It's not a very convincing close. I mean, it's sort of an indecision candle here on the weekly time frame. And so it's not like a close where you're like, oh my lord, it's the end of days here. You know what I mean? Let's see. I was told up only. Let's see. Crypto. You're blind. Oh yeah, it was pretty light. It was pretty light. So let's see. 1 minute to the weekly close. Let's see. It's gonna be so satisfying seeing this new weekly candle pop up over here. It's gonna be very satisfying. Let's see what it looks like, guys. As always, smack up that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I don't know how many people are in here right now. I don't care how many people are in here right now. The people who I want in here are in here. Okay? I don't even need to look. I never really look how many people are in here, to be honest. Smack up that like button, though, all right? I can see everyone that I want to see in here is in here, all right? All my good homies. Wayne, I got everyone in here, man. Mike, B-Water. Where's Dan? Is Dan here this afternoon? I haven't seen Dan since like Thursday, man. Is Dan okay? Where's Dan? Kennedy, all my homies. Josh, everyone I see in the chat I recognize for the most part, man. What's up, everyone, on this Sunday? How was everyone's weekend, by the way? All right, so 23,291. We got the weekly close. So we closed at 23,318. So let's see what we do on the new week, man. Let's see. Looks like Bitcoin is coming down here to start the week. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we do here on the weekly open, man. A fresh month. Can you believe it? Technically in 4 hours it's a fresh month. But on the charts, it's a fresh month, which is good. 4 hours, it's August. Can you guys believe it's August? I can't believe it, man. But looks like we did get the weekly close above the 200 week. All right, let's get a little pump song. Let's keep a little positive here. We got to close above the 200 week moving average. Let's get a little dancing going on, my friends. Let's get it, man. Come on. Come on, man. Cryptos aren't us. You're not a member anymore? I can't believe it, my friend. Nah, it's okay. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Let's go, man. Come Come on. Come on, let me see some positivity in the chat. Everyone wants it to dump. That's the state of the market that we're in right now. Everyone just wants the price to dump. Come on. Bathwater said August is bear season. Bee water. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right, let's see. Where's all... Oh, man. Everyone wants it to dump. It's weird. A couple of days ago, everyone wanted it to pump. Maybe because everyone took profits and now everyone wants it to go down to the downside. It makes sense. I get it. I get it. Let's see. Still July where I am? Nice. We gonna go up, said Mike. Kennedy said, let's go. There we go. There it is. There it is. Kennedy said 28K. Creighton's coming in hot. Oh, yeah, man. I like to see it now. There it is. There's the good old days. Not everyone want the price to go low. I mean, I've been there too. I'm not going to lie. August and September, very bearish. I did see that Dale was bearish again, which is slightly... Dale was bullish on Friday. We've been dumping since then. Now Dale's bearish. So I got to take it as a buy signal from Dale. Drew said, I'm not done accumulating. Facts. Facts. Crypto Fear and Greed Index went from 42 to 33 in 2 days. I'm not surprised. 33 is actually not that low. Let's see what we're looking at here. What did I just see? What is this? What is this? Look at the Fear and Greed ads. You gotta love it. Oh, man. Look at the fear. What is this? Sinner? Dead inside? What is this shit? Oh, my Lord. Bob is coming onto my computer when I'm not looking, man. Wow, that's awesome clothes. Dead inside? Sinner? Wow. Jordan, I didn't know you wear that stuff too. Wow. Look at that book. Look at all the skulls in death. I love it. What is that shit? Oh my. What is that? Black Craft Cult? What? Who wears this shit? Oh my Lord. What is this? I'm freaked out. I want to get off this now. And then I need to get rid of this now. Can we refresh? I'm scared to see what else comes up now. Oh God. Why is this stuff popping up? We're not going to go down there. We're not going to go down there, man. Oh, man. You got to love it. You got to love it, man. You got to love it. Oh, God. Let's see.
Can we please have some talk from Crypto Life or Delta?
Goofy losers wear that? Let's see. Is Maya a witch? Who knows? The bots flip bullish now? I guess. Jordan, can we please have some TA on Crypto Lifer? Oh, Lord, man. No, man. I'm trying to keep it relatively positive, okay? I'm not... Enough with this Lifer shit, man. Some people are worth the time, some people are not. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Let's do this. Mama, what's going on, Crazy Eye?
Let's Scooby. Been taking my damn lunch money back. Rolling on the floor, laughing at least Debo.
Let's see.
Can pay me back.
This market will make you pray to whoever can help. That's so true, man. It's so true. All right, so we're still sitting here at 23.2. All right, let's go back to the daily. Oh, man, we want to hold this 200-day EMA, man. Or sorry, the 50-day EMA. That's sitting right here at 23,222. We are currently sitting at 23,270. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens next. Let's see. Bro, you put a smile on my face all the time. Shout out to you, 50 Cal. Shout out to you, man. All right, let's see what else we got. E's still holding up here. Total market cap, man. I mean, we got to keep it real. It's looking a lot like it did back in 2018. where we came back up to the 200 EMA, we came back down to the 200 SMA, and then that was the start of, you know, maybe not the, I don't know if we do this, man. I mean, that was sort of a little bear market rally. I mean, we actually did see something like that in 2014 too, just not as crazy, where we saw this like little scoop up here in 2015 too. I don't know if we see something like 2019. That was a little that was a little too dubious for my speculation, but you know, do we see that move back down to the 200 SMA? Right? Do we get rejected here and come back down? That's the question that we're all waiting for here. That we're all waiting for. Now, if we take a look at some of our longer term indicators, which we do love some of our longer term indicators. We do. Jordan, we don't care about long-term indicators. We want to know what's going to happen today. Okay? Like Mike says. You know what Mike usually says? You know what he said yesterday? Yeah, you think we care about what's going to happen in a month? No. 6 months? No. I could be dead tomorrow. I'm old as shit. My balls are more wrinkly than a SpongeBob when he was in Sandy's bulb thing, okay? My balls are saggy as hell. I could be gone tomorrow. I'm trying to make money for my grandchildren. What are we going to do today, Jordan? Not 6 months from now. Today. Christ, man. Give us something tangible here. No, but in all seriousness, let's go look at some other things here. What did I want to look at? Let's go look at the bull market support band. You guys know, for the Ben Cowens out. Get Ben Cowan fans out there. Let's go check what the bull market support band is now, because we have another week, which means the bull market support band has come lower. Okay, every week that goes by, that we sort of just chill in the range. The bull market support band, which is, I look at two of them, is actually the 50 week and the 20 week. This one came back down. So now the bottom of this is at 28,800. So here's the thing, man. I mean, we still got a lot of work to do here. Like, we are still very extended from this. Like, very, very extended from this. Okay? To the point where it's not even close. But if you look at, you know, where this kind of is, if we actually look at, say, right here, which is the 50 EMA, and this is actually, let's stick with the 20 EMA first. You can see that's back down at 28,800. And you guys know this. If you watch Ben Cowan's channel, shout out to Ben Cowan. Every time we get back over the 20 week and the 21 week EMA, we have gone on to have a pretty good rally. So that moved down a little bit, 28.8 to 30,600 is where we need to get back above for that one. So that came down a little bit. So we still a little bit overextended from that. We're still, you know, quite frankly, we're still about 30% from there. So we got a long way to go. Now, the one that I want to watch is the 50 week EMA. Because I went back and looked at the past, and this is not, you know, I guess anything crazy. But I went back a few times in the past, and I looked at, you know, basically when the 50 bull markets, I'm just going to say this, the 50 week moving averages start to curl back down to the downside after being retested from the bottom side. I went back in the past, so we know right here we came back down and tested it. Sorry, let me do a horizontal one here. So right here, we dropped below the 50 week. We came back up and tested it, and then we obviously, this was, a lot of people say we haven't had the capitulation yet. I mean, look at this dumpage on the weekly time frame, man. We dumped from 48K to 17K in the span of 2 months. I mean, that's a pretty significant drop, all right? And after we came back up and tested it, we had that big dump, and this started to curl back down to the downside. If we take a look at the previous bear markets, right? Right here in the 50 week, where we dropped below it, we came back up and tested it, right? And then the 50 week started to curl back over to the downside. We had the big capitulation. That marked the bottom as well after you saw both, right? You want to see three things. You want to see the back test, you want to see them start curling back down to the downside, and you want to see the big capitulation, okay? That's the same thing you saw back there in 2018, and you saw the same thing right here. They started to curl back down, right? You back tested it right here after falling below, right here, okay? And you had the capitulation. They're all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So there are some interesting points in the chart, which, like I said, do have me, maybe not. I don't think we're just going to the moon here. I'm not saying we're going to the moon, but if we do something like this, right, where we sort of just hover in this range, we come back up, right, like this, and then we come back down over the course of the next, couple weeks to maybe 2 months or so. We start to come back down to this range, and we make some more of a macro W pattern like this. Would not be surprised, okay? Would not be surprised to see something like this start to play out, all right? Would not be surprised, all right? Because that's what we see in the past. You know what I mean? Big capitulation, W pattern, reversal, right? Big capitulation. This is more of a triple bottom, but reversal. So you get the point, right? So we'll see if it plays out. Like I said, nothing's guaranteed in this market. But what I'll say is, if you're holding your whole stack to try to buy at 14K, if you're holding your whole stack to try to buy at 10K, I think that's a little bit risky in my opinion. You can do you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you don't own any crypto right now, right, and you're sitting there hoping and praying that you're gonna get freaking 14K and 10K,
Rant alert.
Okay? It could happen. Maybe you get right, but you're being a little risky, and I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet this. If you waited this long to buy, okay, and you didn't buy at 17K, if it goes to 14K, I guarantee you are not gonna buy either. I'm willing to bet you're not gonna buy either. You're gonna FUD yourself out too again. And if Bitcoin went to 10K, I'm willing to bet that you're not going to buy either. You're going to FUD yourself back there either. You're going to FUD yourself back there either. Back there either. You're going to FUD yourself down there again too. You don't think about it now, but I guarantee you will. So, my point is, no one knows where the bottom is in. And I'm going to continue to just do the same thing that I've been doing this whole time, which is if Bitcoin's below the 200 SMA, I'm just going to keep stacking, man. And the more it's below it, percentage-wise, I'm going to up my buys at this point, all right? So that's my basic strategy going forward, man. At the end of the day, we're all trying to guess where the bottom is. We don't know where it is, okay? It's all speculation at this point. Rake Addict said it won't go below 20K ever again. You want to bet a sock? I don't. I will never bet a sock again, my friend. Because anything could happen in this market. I will never, ever say that anything is impossible in this market. Never again. Never again, man. Let's see. We got 1,200 people in here and 600 likes. That's a lot of likes, actually. For me, only showing the like button once the whole stream. Let's smack up the like button, guys. Appreciate it for everyone hanging out on this beautiful little weekly and monthly close. I mean, it's good to get some green back in the market. I know a lot of people still want the price to go lower, but it is really good and positive to have a couple green candles, even if it doesn't last, even if we start making our way back down to the downside now. It's good for, at least a month here to have some good positivity in the chat. It is. Even for myself. Like, I'm tired of, just constantly talking about downside targets, which, maybe it's time to start looking at downside targets again. If we break the 50. If we break this 50 EMA, it's time to start talking about downside targets. 50 EMA breaks, we're looking for the 20 EMA. But at least for the time being, it's good. It's good. Let's see what we're looking at here. Anyone that said this price is impossible must be new to this market. Facts, man. Anything's possible in this market. I would not rule out, here's what I'll say. In August, I would not rule out a 10K Bitcoin, and I would not rule out a 40K Bitcoin. That's what I'll say, man. Anything is possible within the next, I would say with anything within the next 3 months is possible, in my opinion. I would not rule out 10K. I would not rule out 40K. In the next 3 months. I would say either are completely possible, depending on if inflation has truly topped out, depending on what the Fed does in the FOMC meeting in September, and depending on how confident just the market is going the next 3 months, right? It's exciting to see what's going to happen, man. I do think we're closer to the bottom than we are the top, and I'm excited to see who lasts, right? I guess I'm sort of just talking out my nuts here. Who said I'm talking about my nuts? Talking about my nuts? Jordan, I'm so jealous of you. I don't even have any nuts anymore. My nuts are so low that I can't even pull them up. I guess I can. My nuts are so low that I can pull them up and put them over my head. I am jealous of your nuts, Jordan. I am jealous. All I know is that we're going back down to the downside. So stop giving everyone hopium. Guys, it's so obvious we're going back down. The economy is shit. The housing market's about to crash. That's going to be the next catalyst that brings us to the downside. God, man. You said Clint? Mike might be Clint. Mike might be Clint. No, but I'm excited to see who lasts throughout this time frame and who comes out the other side. Because everyone in here won't. All my friends, even all my friends that are in here, will not make it to the end. Okay, and I want to say everyone makes it. Okay, Rake Addicts, VIP, Anderson, I will go through this whole chat right now, and the sad reality is that I would say over 50% of you guys will not be here when the next bull market starts. And you might think that's impossible right now. You might think I will be here. Based on what usually happens throughout bear markets, is if that we stay, low to sideways for at least another year, you're going to lose interest and 50% of you guys won't be here. And I am interested to see who will be around. I am very interested to see. Who will be around here? Who will be around? I want to know. Let's see. Let me see you guys are saying it. We will make it to the end. I hope everyone makes it. But I just know based off what usually happens, everyone doesn't make it, Been here since 2017. Poma said happy birthday. What's going on, Poma? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. All right, right now, Bitcoin's really not doing too much right now. I mean, at least for the short-term time frames. Let's go to the 15-minute. 15-minute, we're hoping for some type of W pattern here. In reality, but, like we said, we look left. Is this really a major support level? I would say no. I mean, the big level I'm watching for is 23.1. And also the 200 EMA. I think it's likely Bitcoin comes back down and tests this at the very, very least. The very, very least. Comes back down and tests that level there. Right? And then, if we're kind of, maybe getting a little dubious here. And there's really not any patterns forming yet, unfortunately. I wish there was some type of pattern forming. To draw something. You guys know I like to draw some type of pattern here. But there really isn't anything yet. I'm not one to draw patterns with two touches on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But if something like this plays out over the longer term, like this, over the course of the next couple of days, we'll keep it like this. We'll see if something maybe like this plays out. You know what I mean? Where maybe we come back down, we back test this level, we get one more bounce to the upside, we come back down again, make a W pattern like this. Right? Because you got your 15-minute that are bottomed out, 15 minutes getting oversold, still could go a little bit lower. This is the hourly time frame. Both of those are getting lower. I'm sure if the hourly is oversold, the 15-minute is. Actually, the 4-hour as well, stock RSI is oversold. I would not be surprised to see something like this from Bitcoin. Right? Maybe a little bit lower here. Right? We maybe get a little wick below this. Right? We come back up, get a rise. Come back up, take the 15-minute vector. That's actually, it's not on the hourly chart, but we have a 15-minute vector back up here at 23,800. We get one more drop. All right? And then we try to come up again. This is obviously some dubious speculation, my man. Dubious speculation. And it's we only have two touches on both sides. I'm not going to make shit up, even though I guess I'm doing some dubious speculation. But this is sort of the bullish scenario, man. Kennedy said, if you've been out lately, people got money and they're spending it. This recession really is different. No housing market crash in this one, just a slowdown. Actually, yeah, I mean, a couple months ago, it didn't really seem like anyone was really going out at night. I mean, based on I don't really go out too much, but the nights that we did go out, didn't really see like there was too much people out. But there was the other night. I mean, we were walking in Manhattan, and it seemed like there was a lot of people out, man. So I don't know, maybe people are feel confident they're starting to spend money again. Now, granted, it's younger people. They're usually not up to date on the current economic status on what's to come, right? They usually don't know. Oh, we're in a recession. I should probably save money. They usually don't think like that, right? To be fair, based off the general population, but do people just not care, right? And people have the money to spend. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. This is the dubious speculation, by the way, guys. This is bullish scenario. We try to get a rise back up. Let's see. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Bitcoin's still holding the lows here, by the way. Keep it here in the 15-minute. Let's see. I'm more normal when I'm off stream. What did Neil say? Oh, God. Let's see. People didn't spend a lot in the last 15 months, so have a lot more fun to spend. That's generally true. I think a lot of people spent a lot of money during the COVID days. I don't even know if I can say that anymore. You know what I mean? Crane said, dude, I was in Europe a couple weeks ago. Airports were packed. Flights were being canceled due to overbooking. Americans everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird phenomenon, right? Because you see, I don't know if people are just being stupid right now, because you see credit card usage is literally at highs that we haven't seen in a long time. Yet everywhere you go, I mean, at least lately, it seems like places are packed, right? So I don't know if it's people being stupid with their money or people just have money. Don't never underestimate how stupid people are. I will say that, but at the same point, I mean, that's a good point. People are traveling still. That's definitely a good point. A lot of people I know are still traveling. You know what I mean? People are traveling everywhere like crazy. It's crazy, man. All right. Is any alts doing anything? Let's see. Alts are actually... Bitcoin's kind of just chilling, but alts are actually... Bitcoin's just chilling. Some alts are just chilling. Let's see. Let's see. People are in debt. That's facts. Living off their cards? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Got to load up on them cards before bankrupt. Bathwater said people have money. Kennedy said, I partied with some big money folks. No shortage of money at all, brother. Cash money in deep pockets. It's possible shake out, fake out. That's true, man. Hey, listen, people who have money, okay? It's the people who don't, I mean, you could argue that the people who don't have money always didn't have money, right? So, I mean, it's tough. It's tough to predict what's going to happen in the next, I would even argue, the rest of this year, right? It's tough to predict. The markets could just bounce back instantly, all right? I mean, you have no idea. And that's why I think it's important just to be in the market and take it for what it is, you know? Denise, it's good to see you in the chat, by the way. It's good to have Denise in here. Seeing some old names in the chat. Money or ETH? All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's do this. Let's do a couple TA on Crypto Lifer, man. You got me dying over here, man. You got me dying. Let's see. All right, let's do some altcoins, because we know we love altcoins here on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Beautiful Sunday, my man. You gotta love Sundays. Sundays might be one of the best days, because it's usually you do something on Saturday, and then you're kind of a little lazy, and you just kind of hang out on Sunday. If you don't work on Sundays, that's usually how Sundays have been for me for a long time. But yeah, Sundays are usually the lazy days. I love the lazy days. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, God, man. Oh, God. Let's see. RVN. Let's do RVM for Azan. We're going to do a couple altcoins, guys. If there's any alts you want me to check out, let me know. I'll do the ones that I see in the chat the most, I guess. RVN. Raven coin. I haven't seen Raven coin in a hot minute, man. In a hot minute. Raven, looks like a lot of alts. It went up to the 200 EMA. Didn't quite come back up and test it. To be fair, it actually looks a little different than that one. Is this one going to see a retrace? Right? You got the daily stocks that just crossed to the downside. Typically, that's been the sign of a pullback. Now, you don't need to be crashing to the downside, right? If we look at the daily chart here for Raven, right here you got the daily cross too on the stock RSI, right? You got a little bit of a little bit of a retrace for like a week before you continue back up to the upside. Now, since the top, it's been about 4 days, right? So can you see a little bit more move to the downside here? You do have some vector candles back down here. I mean, you could come back into this range. Quite frankly, if Bitcoin wants to come back down, I mean, Raven can come back down and test the 50 EMA on the daily and then try to rise back up. All right, but you do have some liquidity to come back down and take if the market makers want to come back down and take those. All right, to be quite fair. Shorter term time frames. Let's see. I mean, right now, I mean, this is holding up really well, man. I would say a lot of altcoins are actually holding up really well. Despite Bitcoin I mean, Bitcoin's really not doing too much either, to be quite fair. It looks like it is, but it's really not. Raven's actually kind of just chilling at the same type of deal. Chilling at the 20 EMA. Now, you got the 4-hour stocks bottomed out, right? This one makes, this one's a little shady because here's the thing. Here's the thing on Raven. What you don't want to see is a classic top pattern because you got your 4-hour stocks bottomed out, right? You actually got some bullish divergence here too. You see the higher lows coming in on Raven and the lower lows coming in on Raven with the 4-hour stocks bottomed out. Could this get a move back up to this level right here? And what you don't want to see is the classic, classic head and shoulders pattern. Where you make the left shoulder, you got the head, and you got the right shoulder, and you come back down. That's what you don't want to see, okay? The bullish thing would you kind of just oscillate sideways, kind of accumulate, and then continue back to the upside, right? So we'll see what it wants to do. I do think this is actually, for the short term, just like Bitcoin actually, has some short-term room to come up to the upside here. But it's just like Bitcoin. You want to be able to hold these levels and not come back down and dump. But I do think short term, this makes some sense to come back up to this range, right back up to like 4 cents. And if it breaks that, come back up to 42 cents, right? So Raven doesn't look too bad in the short term. 1 + 1 = 2. Bitcoin going to 2. Nice, Zaza. Where'd you come up with that? It sounds like some Bob TA, my friend. You guys want some Bob TA? Okay, here you go. Here's Bob TA. All right. You can see what Bitcoin's doing right now, okay? Look what Bitcoin's doing. We are bearish. You got lower lows, and you got lower highs coming in. That's a bearish trend, right? That's a bearish trend. So now what's next is you're going to come up and make another lower high, and then another lower low, another lower high, another lower low, another lower high, and just going to keep going back down to the downside. All right? That's my TA for you guys until Bitcoin has multiple zeros. All right? All right, see you guys. Shit, I got to take a massive shit. A massive shit. Maya, get out of the bathroom. I need to take a shit. Maya, get out of there. Get out. Oh, shit, Maya's in the bathroom. I have to take a massive shit. But anyways, going back over here. Filecoin got some short limit orders. Okay, interesting. Let's go back to BTC on the 1 hour time frame. Bob is a genius. Will Smith the like button, people. Exactly. Will Smith that like button on this beautiful Sunday. I drank the rest of my Dunkin'. I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, but I didn't even point it out. I drank the rest of my Dunkin', and there was coffee grinds on the bottom, and they were disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. The good thing is, the reason why I'm drinking this is this. The coffee maker that I bought last week, it broke. And I don't know why, it broke. So I ordered a new one. It should actually be here. I'm going to go get it after the stream. It should have arrived, though, which is awesome. And I'm going to go grab it from the lobby, and it's going to be great, man. Okay? And it's going to be great. We're going to have awesome coffee in the morning. Awesome coffee. That's why I'm drinking this Dunkin' coffee right here. All right? I know you guys care about my coffee intake. I know that's why you guys watch my stream. All right. So right now, Bitcoin's trying to make some W pattern, man. You know, are we going to see something like this play out? I don't know. It's a question for the crypto gods. But if this does play out like this, okay, I want to make this clear. If this does play out like this going into tomorrow, Okay, this might take longer than a day to play out. But if this plays out like this, come at me, man. If it doesn't, you guys can come at me too. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. All right, let's go check out what ETH's doing. All right, let's see what ETH does. All right, here's the big thing with ETH, man. We gotta watch this for Ethereum. All right, this is big. So Ethereum, we know it broke this support coming up here. It's actually more obvious on the hourly time frame. You see what ETH did right here? Hourly time frame. Broke out of this little symmetrical triangle, right? Support, support, support. It broke down with some volume. You can see where ETH is coming back up to right now. Are we going to find support on the bottom of this triangle? If ETH can get back up in here and break back up here, it's going to be looking kind of juicy, man. Because that's actually kind of going to remind me of what Ethereum did back here. If you guys remember this, where Ethereum actually did this little like fake dump to the downside, where it sort of had this support coming across, it dumped, right, and it was able to come back up, and this like little dump was just like a big fake out before it came back up to the upside. Not gonna say it's 100% gonna play out like that, and if it finds resistance there, that's just a back test. All right, you move back down, you came up and back tested. That could just be a bearish back test before you continue back down, right? But let's see if ETH has the juice, because it looks like it is building some type of 15-minute W formation here. Does it have the juice to get back up? All right, it is either going up or down. These nuts. You know what? These nuts. I will show you these nuts, John. Good to see you, John, though. Good to see you. Wayne said, let's do that. I'll take it. I'll take that. Mr. Hart said, that hopium? maybe a little hopium. I don't know. A little bit. It is a little bit of hopium, Mr. Hart. It's a little bit of hopium. It's something that could play out, though, based off what I'm seeing for different things. You got to close under the 55 EMA on the daily. You're back testing right now. Bearish div on the market buy for Cypher B. Depends which one. I mean, you use the 50. You could certainly use the 55 as well. Everyone looks at different things. Let's see what it does tomorrow. Okay. Let's go check out the futures. See if the futures updated a little bit. Futures still really. I mean, down 0.4%. I mean, we got to see where in the morning. If they're down 1% or more going into tomorrow, all right, we're probably looking at a little more downside for Bitcoin. But right now, they're just kind of chilling. I mean, we'll see what these look like going into tomorrow, right? It's a little bit too early for these. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's go look at some of these high cap alties. Alrighty? Some of these high cap alties. Let's see. Kennedy said, my 21-year-old is working 2 jobs and in school. Hustle spirit. If you ain't got money, I don't know. That's about the only thing. I guess that's true, man. I guess that's true. Let's see. IOTEX is the future? I don't know about that. All right. I'm just playing around. Let's jump into some of these charts here. So let's start up at the top here. Let's go ADA. What's ADA doing? Captain ADA. Does ADA got any more juice to the upside? ADA really hasn't gone anywhere, to be quite fair. It's been one of those alts that's kind of just been underperforming the market, man. You know what I mean? Really hasn't been doing too much. Now, we were looking at it like this. Look at it like this here. You know, I mean, to be quite, I'm gonna be honest. It really didn't do too much. You know, I wish it did. But I mean, what you really want to see out of this is you just want to see a little bit more continuation to the upside. Because right now, I mean, you have the structure of some type of W formation. You just haven't really gotten that impulse. Like a lot of other altcoins have gotten the impulse. You know what I mean? And ADA just really hasn't. It just hasn't yet. Got back over the 50. You're coming back down to back test it. Do you have the juice? I mean, you got your daily stocks that are crossing to the downside. I usually don't love that. You know my my thing on the daily stock RSI. It's usually a very, very good indicator there. Last couple ones actually haven't dumped you too much. I'm going to go into a little bit shorter of a time frame here to see. Same type of deal. Rise above the 50. So we're just going sideways now. Can you hold the 50? 4 hours bottomed out. Yeah, no really bullish. I guess you still got some bullish divergence here on the 4-hour time frame. So a short-term move to the upside wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It's just a matter of, does it have enough juice to break the highs? You know, that's what we're all wondering right now. Does it have enough juice to break the highs? We'll find out, right? Find out. So ADA's just kind of going sideways. AVAX, same type of deal. Rise above the 50, retrace to the 50. Now does it have the ability to bounce off the 50 and continue up? Okay, that's the question. That's the question that we're all asking ourselves for all these alts. You got the formation of maybe a little bit of a cup and handle formation, right? A cup and handle to the upside. Or, you know, even a little bit of one of these. A little bit inverse head and shoulders action, left shoulder, head. If you can come back up, right shoulder. But you got to be able to get back a little impulse to the upside. You got your 4-hour stocks bottomed out. You got a little possible bullish div on the 4-hour time frame, with some higher lows and some lower highs, like this, right? So let's find out. Right? Let's find out if it's got the juice. We need to find out if they got the juice, my man. Kennedy said, we all need the pickles for a pump. Let's hold 50 on the 15-minute. Otherwise, I cry once again. Last 6 months of my life in crypto. Let's effing go. Hopium. Yeah, I would say, you want to hold the... What do you want to hold? Let's hold 50 on the 15. I want to hold the 200 on the hourly. Or the 50 on the 4-hour. Or the 50 on the daily.
We need all the pickles.
You know what I mean?
Crossed swords, let's hold 50 on the 15 shield. Otherwise,
Bathwater said check Monero. Shout out to you, Kennedy, though. Kennedy's coming in hot. By the way, guys, coming up at the end of the stream, we're going to fix my orange face. You guys can help me make it look... For everyone who wants to... We're going to do it at the end of the stream. So everyone who wants some actual... Oh, Mike, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate that, dude. That's awesome, dude. No problem, man. Monero, on the weekly. I know Dan loves Monero. This B-Water, you love Monero too? I didn't know this. Monero actually looks pretty dope.
Thanks for the 3-month membership. Just giving it.
Holy moly, man. Holy moly, man. Neil said I can't wait for this. You guys gonna help me fix the orange face in a little bit. Give me 2 seconds though. XMR. It was actually able to get back above the previous lows, which was good. It's just that now it's back at the 20 EMA, which we want Bitcoin to get back over the 20 EMA. I mean, Monero's already there. Monero's actually did almost 2x from the bottom. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. There's not too much else to say besides that. I mean, besides that, now you just want to see momentum. Let me actually look at this. Looks like you broke your big downtrend of resistance too. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what you want to see there. Just a question of now it's got the momentum to get back above the 20. The 20 is always going to give you some resistance, you know. Daily looks like it's had its pullback. Yeah, you got the daily stock cross to the downside. Looks like it's had its kind of pullback, right? It's resetting that nicely. It's actually an interesting point for Monero too. Let me actually get rid of this. It's actually a very interesting point for Monero. You got all your daily previous highs acting as support. You got the nice little clean pullback. I bet the 4-hour is going to look not too shabby. Yeah, look at that. Look at that rise, retrace to the 4-hour 50 EMA. You got your 4-hour stocks bottomed out. You got little Humpty Dumpty. It could even be a little Humpty Dumpty bull flag action if this holds, right? Little Humpty Dumpty bull flag action on Monero. If this can get the rise back up now, that ain't too shabby, man. You gonna make me get some Monero on this dip? Are you gonna make me pick up some Monero on this dip? I never thought I'd see the day. Maybe I will. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It's actually not too bad though. We'll see if it holds this. It's got to hold this level right here, though. This is the big level right here on Monero. No, we still got to do the... I didn't forget. We still got to do the contest in the Discord, by the way. I didn't forget. Don't worry. Don't worry. I didn't forget. I've been out and about most of the... yesterday, I was mostly out and about. But tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow, I'll be back in front of the computer pretty much all day. So... We'll be doing that. So I gotta come up with some type of cool. I want to do sort of a contest, not just like one of these pick a random persons. I want a winner, someone who wins. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. If DXY bearish gonna pump. Yeah, right now the DXY on the due day. What happened to my face? Oh shit. I'm orange, man. Someone said the funniest thing earlier, man. It was actually kind of funny. We had George up. George was doing its thing, right? I am George. We're all George. And someone said, that's not George. That's Jorge. That was the best joke of the night, man. Whoever said that, I forget who it was. That was some prime content, man. You need to trademark that joke. That was great, man. That was great. Yeah, it looks like the DXY is still trying to come down. Do predict Bitcoin price next Sunday close? That's a good one. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do something simple like that. All right, for the DXY, let's see. Yeah, man. I mean, the question is, if the DXY comes back down and tests the support line that it's tested since January, this is going to be the big telling sign. Okay? Because it looks like, at the very least, it probably does want to come back down and test this support line. It's been testing the support line since January. If this breaks, that could be the big break of trend that we're looking for, right? Now, if we look at, I want to zoom in because we're also looking at this on the daily. We didn't want to see this. We didn't want to see this, man. It was AA. We don't want to see this little falling wedge because you can see something like this in the DXY where it comes back down in this little falling wedge and then breaks to the upside. We don't want to see nothing like that. Nothing like that. That would probably mean Bitcoin comes back down and you get your little retest of the lows, you know? So we'll watch that very, very carefully. Bitcoin right now still holding up. Ethereum still holding there, man. We got the W pattern formation. Can they push it back up is the question. And can you get back above that 15-minute 50 EMA? You got vector candles back up here to take. They can come back up here and take it and you get rejected. We'll watch. We'll watch. And there's some alts not doing too shabby here, though. Doge trying to bounce back off the 50. A lot of these alts are bouncing back off their 50 EMAs, man. Dot, a little retrace. Dot actually did pretty well today, huh? Dot actually pumped pretty high today. Dot went all the way up to 926. Shout out to everyone who maybe took some profits on Dot today, because you got a big wick, which means a lot of people took profits. Shout out to all my Dot guys out there. Let's get the party started, baby. Come on. Come on, man. Shorted Dot 5 times. Nice, man. He shorted Dot 5 times. Not once, 5 times. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. Gala actually went all the way up to 66.3 cents today. Who's in on Gala, man? We're finally starting to see that little breakout. It's just, you need Bitcoin to get some momentum, man. If it does, Gala's looking juicy for the same thing it did last time. I don't expect it to do this. Don't get me wrong. That's when the bull market was, actually, that's like right at the end of the bull market, to be quite frank. That goes to show me that Gala's going to be killing it in the next way up, though. Gala's coming back up about 3% on the new day. Doesn't look like it, but it's coming back up here. Gala finally got that breakout. It's just, can Bitcoin continue up? If it does, and Gala gets back over that 50, Gala's got some juice to run, man. It's got some juice to run. Let's see what else we got. Link. Link's still kind of sitting right at that $8 mark. It's at $7.75. It's been kind of just chilling right around $8. Sometimes higher, sometimes lower. Let me check the 4-hour on Link. Link just chilling at these highs, man.
It's me again. How much Bitcoin can a Bitcoin bit if a Bitcoin could bit Bitcoin?
How much bit could a Bitcoin bit if a Bitcoin bit? I don't know, dude. Let's see. Yeah, your mic is way low. I have to have my speakers almost max. I don't know why it's like that today, guys. I apologize. I hope it's not too much of an inconvenience. I know you guys would come in the chat like Bob and start saying it's a huge inconvenience. Jordan, I can't hear you. It's a huge inconvenience to my life. They don't have this problem in Around the Blockchain. That's why I watch Around the Blockchain and not this stupid show. That's why I watch that. Christ, man. How are you going to sit here and it be low volume? I know, but I try to turn it back up. Up, and now I'm gone. There we go. There we go. I would try to turn it back up for you guys. There we go. I have it up. Let me know. I turned it up a little bit. No, but I would say for Link, be careful right here. This is going to be a big opportunity for Link. This looks like a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern, right? Or some type of toppy pattern. We get, a high, you get a higher high, then you make a lower high and you dump, right? It looks like it's coming back up to test the neckline right now. And it's very similar to ETH, where you want to see ETH be able to get back above and not get rejected on this retest, right? It's the same thing for Link. You don't want to see Link come back up, get rejected on the retest. Okay, and it's really the same thing for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's coming back up to try to test these previous lows. You don't want to see Bitcoin come back up, get rejected from this retest, right? Everything is kind of the same thing. Turn the volume back on. Sounds the same. Why does it sound the same? All right, give me a little bit longer, and we'll if you guys want to hang out for a little bit, we'll hang out and chat, and we'll fix the color of my face and the volume. Does it sound like a good deal? Give me a little bit longer here, though. Muted.
Jordan, could you look at
You
Jack?
guys, mic volume. You gotta give him volume. You are gonna give me volume. Volume anxiety here. Mic is. I didn't. You guys are trolling me. Maj, can you unmute it? They're trolling me? Oh, yep, you guys are trolling me. Don't troll me, man. No, but in all honesty, we'll test it a little bit. So that's Link. What else we got? XRP. Man, all these look the same, man. Link, XRP. Want to see if XRP can get back above the previous lows. Low, low, low. Dump back below, 50 EMA. Coming back up to test it. Do you have the juice to get back above? If it can, for XRP at least, there's a making of some type of bull flag. There's only 2 touches on the top side, so bear with me there. No pun intended, but same type of deal. Bull flag formation. If XRP can reclaim those lows, it's a big if. We got a little bit of a move to the upside here. Target at like 42.5 cents. If it can break out. Which actually puts you right at these previous highs looking left. Right back up here from May. The trolls are in control tonight? I guess so, man. I don't know if I like it, though. I don't know if I like the trolls being in control. We can test it anytime, no trolling. But the rest was trolling? Let's see. Oh, I might be talking away. I don't think so. It's at the normal place it usually is. The opportunity was too juicy. All right. Come on, BT Sizzle. Give us a little price action here. We just got the weekly close. You're going to make us sit here like a snail? Really? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I need some price action. I want to speak to Satoshi's manager. This is horrible. There was never any price action on Jordan's stream. If it doesn't pump in the next 3 minutes, I want to speak to the manager of Bitcoin and the manager of Ethereum. Okay? Oh, don't give me that attitude. Don't give me that attitude. I am never going to shop here again. I am never going to watch this stream again. So do not give me that attitude. Oh, you said you don't care if I come to the stream again? Well, you know what? Fine. That's the Karen. It's like the Karen grouchy walk. Oh, man. Call the manager. Oh, Karen always standing up for me, you know? Come on, ETH. Come on, ETH. Price action is about to happen? I think it is. I think it is about to happen. Come on, BTC. Give me that W reversal back to the upside. You see it. You see it. It's just chilling, though. Same thing with Ethereum. You see it. You see it. It's just chilling, though. DXY is still trying to come back down here. Obviously, it's still Sunday. The big moves will be tomorrow. Let's check out those futures on the stock markets, though. Still same levels. Nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy really going on in there. Not Fox said I turn it off every time he does that stuff. You must be turning it off a lot, my friend. And you're going to be turning it off a lot going forward, my friend, as well. There's a Karen now. All right, let's fix my face. In the meantime, we'll watch Bitcoin here. We've been live for like 2 hours. We're going to stick on. Let's try to fix my face. You guys can at least hang out while we fix my face. And try to fix the mic, because you guys are, I think you're trolling me a little bit with the mic, but the face, I know you're not trolling me. Let's do this. Da-da-da. Let's go right here. Let's click filters. Let's edit filters. Let's make the screen a little bit, oh, I can't make it smaller. That's okay. We're gonna go right here. All right, ready? Here we go, here we go. It's funny how impatient people in the market are. I think we're all kidding, Drew. I kid when I do that, to be honest. All right, let's see. Let's go around. Oh, no, that's making it a little jacked up. Oh, now I'm like freaking have no color in my face. Let's go over here. Okay. How's this look? Oh, yeah. There we go. Bitcoin, 23,382, by the way. 20,382. Unhappy, clappy. Karen is impressed. All right, let's do this. Let's go brightness down, maybe. Okay, okay, okay. Nope. Oh, my Lord. Want to see this? I'm a white blob. I think this is better, man. I think this is kind of cool. It's like, yo, what's going on? It's guys, it's Jordan. Let's do some TA today. You guys are probably blind. Or I can be invisible. Yo, what's going on? I'm a shadow. Let's do some TA with the Bitcoin shadow. I can turn my name into Bitcoin shadow. This thing's kind of cool. What's going on, my friends? Yo. All right, let's go back over here. It's better. I can be really. Ooh, this one's good. Ooh, this one looks a little slightly orange still. Slightly orange. Yeah, he said, "Yo, it's Tino." the shadow, the Bitcoin shadow. All right, let's go. Let's go slightly over here. See, that makes the hat white though. That's the problem. There's like no good balance to it. That's the problem that I have here. Like we can go like this, but the hat is like slightly gray now. I guess the hat is slightly gray. How's this? How's this? Is it still jacked up? Let me know. Let me know. Still jacked up? Just turn a light on, voila. You need more light? There's a lot of light in here, though. Like, I'm blind by the light. It's anonymous? All right, we're going to keep it like this. Looks good? Not bad? No, you're good. It's still your face. Thanks, asshole. Thanks, Creighton. You asshole. Let me see what else you guys said in the chat, by the way. Poner said check Rubik. Godless said check Jasmine. All right. Super Farm. All right, let's do Super Farm for Dan. I'm gonna jump through some of these alts here. Looks like some alts are trying to. XRP's trying to. A lot of these alts are trying to come back up right now, guys. I don't know if that's a sign for Bitcoin or if that's just a little bit of a fake out. Looks like Ethereum's coming back up to test the highs too. All right. Imagine if like it's going to the end of the stream and everything just starts pumping. I might have to stay on, my friends. I might have to stay on this beautiful Sunday and hang out for a little bit. Whoa! What is this? Holy moly, man. Make your chart background light gray? Would you guys like that? We can do that in a little bit. What is this, man? Super. Give me Super Farm, not this. Super Farm USDT. Okay, that's the chart I'm already on. Coinbase. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is a better one. Super Farm. What do we got? I mean, it looks like every chart, man. Right, a big wick above the 50. Retrace to the 50. Now can you get the continuation? It looks like every altcoin chart. You got the daily stocks looking to cross back to the downside. All right. You guys think I need another light? Maybe I'll get another light. Okay. Maybe I'll splurge for another light. 4-hour time frame. All right. Super Farm. Retrace to the 20. This still could come down a little bit more. Slightly more. Definitely. But a Super Farm also got a little bit of a flag action going on here. And if it can rise back up, does it got the classic meme pattern? The biggest meme pattern there is, my friend. You know what the biggest meme pattern is? The cup and handy. Boom. And the rise back to the upside. The biggest meme pattern there is. Can we break it to the upside? Show me any chart. I'll show you a cup and handle pattern. No, but in all seriousness, you got one right here. No, but in all seriousness, let's see if this can break out. Like I said, it's really only 2 touches on both sides too. It's nothing crazy, but let's see. There's a turkey in the chat. No way, man. But yeah, Super Farm, same type of deal. Let's see if it can rise back up and break out of this. Jasmine. Let's see, Jasmine. Let's see. Oh, why do I look like a ghost now, man? I look like a ghost. You guys didn't even tell me. I look like a damn ghost. Holy moly, man. You guys didn't even tell me I look like a ghost. Holy majoli, man. Let's do this right here. It's a little better. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. Now I'm jacked up. There we go. We got normal lighting now. Take off the hat. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Look like Casper out here. No, but Jasmine, same deal, man. I'm actually gonna go to. On this one, I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. Dot. Yeah, Dot's coming up a little bit. The 4 hour. What's the 4 hour looking like? Nothing really crazy. Nothing crazy yet. It's not really any patterns. It's you drop below the 50, you got back above the 50, just like you did right here actually. 1 hour stocks bottomed out. You do have some bullish divergence too on the hourly. You got some higher lows. You got some lower lows. It already kind of played out. Can you come up a little bit higher? You certainly can. I'm actually going to check the 15 minute for any vector candles above here. Yeah, I mean, I could see this coming up a little bit higher. You got a vector candle here. You got a vector candle up here. A retrace wouldn't surprise me, especially because you got bullish div. And it looks like looks like you just got a little retrace. You're trying to continue back up on the 15 minute. So I could possibly see this coming back up to like 1.1 cents, which is not a terrible move, but you're pretty much going to be coming back up and testing the highs, right? So let's see what you do from there on Jasmine. I mean, what you wouldn't want to do overall is you wouldn't want to see the rise, lower high, because then you got your classic left shoulder head, right shoulder action. You're going to see that from a lot of different altcoins. So we'll see when you rise back up if you have the juice to get back up there. And then the other one was Rubik. What is it, a Rubik Cube? Rubik. Let's see. Turn your hat backwards. There you go. Oh, yeah. There we go. We need the rally cap back on. That's why we're not pumping right now. We need the rally cap. Rubik. Big pump on the last hourly. Let's get a pump song for Rubik, man. Come on. Come on, buddy. This thing actually just keeps rising up. The short song, Drew, it just signaled, man. It just signaled, my friend. No, but big wick up, big second wick pick up. What are you going to do from here, right? That's the big question that we have right now. You are at, this is the big level right here, man. You're just having a hard time getting a close. Look at all these tests. One test, second test, third test, fourth test, fifth test, sixth test. You've tested this 6 times. You cannot close back above this, man. It's tough. It's tough for Rubik. But if you look at the big picture here, are you going to see a retrace? The question is, you're going to see a retrace. You got the daily stocks that are topped out. Daily RSI is getting a little topped out. 4-hour RSI is getting a little topped out. The question is, if this can't pump up now, are you going to see the retrace back down before a rise back up? It doesn't have to come this low, but a retrace to these levels here. And then you got a big macro, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Inverse head and shoulders, a bigger macro, right? Because you got to reset some of these indicators here. You're overbought on pretty much every indicator. And you got your classic like double wick high, right? We had your wick. They came back up, took the wick, came back up again. M formation back down to the downside. So I could see them bring them back down now, especially on the daily. Daily probably retraces back to the 50. Take these vector candles, and then you move back up. A lot of trolls tonight. There's always trolls, man. I actually don't see a lot of trolls in the chat. I'm going to be honest. I don't see a lot of trolls. Maybe it's because they suck. They suck at trolling. Way too many people would buy the dip if it got to 17K again. I would agree, Shane, but actually I disagree with that. If they didn't do it the first time, they're not going to do it the second time. You know why? Because if it goes down to 17K again, everyone who didn't buy last time is gonna be calling for 14K, 10K. And that's how it works. And then if it goes down to 14K, they're not gonna buy again. They're gonna call for 10K. That's always how it works, right? Except the people who just continue to DCA on every important level. If it goes back down to 17K, I'll buy. If it goes down to 14K, I'll buy. If it goes down to 10K, I'll buy, right? But there's certain people who, no matter how low it gets, they won't pull the trigger at any point. You know what I mean? So I actually will kind of disagree with that. If it goes back down to 17K, most people will not buy. Because they didn't last time. And if it, you know, that's the funny thing about this market, man. It's easy to say now. And this is, I mean, how many times have we made this like meme, right? Where when Bitcoin was at 60K, 65K, 69K, everyone said that they would sell their house if Bitcoin went below 20K again. Did anyone do that? No. No one did. I bet one person in the chat didn't do that. But if you ask up here if Bitcoin went to 17K again, if people would go back the Brinks trucks up, everyone said that they would. You know what I mean? Did everyone do it? No. It's the same thing now. Everyone, it's easy to say right now at 24K. If Bitcoin goes to 17K, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy a significant amount. Will you actually do it if it happened? That's a different story. I will go with most people will not, because if most people did, you'd see a big bounce, and if you don't see a big bounce, I mean most people didn't. So, we'll see, right? We'll see, man. We'll see. It's easy to say now that you'll buy. Tell me if you did it in the moment. That's the different story. Yeah, you can't make the figures if you don't pull the triggers. It's facts. Bitcoin will be at 17K and people will be like, I'm a buy when it goes more low. But when it goes up, they cry how they didn't buy at 17K. Man, that is exactly the facts, man. That's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works. Price goes down like this, right? No one buys. Price goes up like this. Should I buy? I missed the boat. And then that's when everyone fuds. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go back down. I mean, listen, we've all been there, and I still think there's a high chance it does come back down. To be honest, but at the same point, you're spitting facts, man. Tesla selling in the 3AC Celsius BS. The bottom is in. Well, I hope so. So I want to tease Savvy. I can't wait to tease Savvy again. I can't do it right now because he's been right lately. So I'm not going to tease someone that's been right, but I cannot wait. If Bitcoin doesn't go any lower than it does now, which we don't know if it is. We don't know if it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it is, or if it's not. But if it doesn't, I can't wait to troll Savvy again, man. I love when the market goes up just to troll Savvy. He's so easy to troll. You know what I mean? Whoops. He's so easy to troll. So I can't wait for that. And what else did I want to say? Someone else said it actually in the chat. I sold 3 houses, but I didn't buy BTC with all of it. Nice, dude. Phantom said bears at 30K said they would DCA at 20K. 20K comes, they all want 10K. Yeah, that's how it always works. 10K comes, they want 5K. That's how it always works. You don't realize it in the moment, but once the market starts going back up, you're like, shit, man. Like, I kept just wanting lower prices over and over and over again. And you're gonna be right for that's how it works in a bear market. You're gonna be right for an extended period of time, and the bears seem like geniuses as the price goes on and on and on. But a lot of people don't realize about bears is they never buy back in, and they miss out on the whole next bull market. Okay, just go ask how that worked for Savvy last time. All right, Savvy constantly calling for lower prices, and it never did. Now it did, obviously, so that's different. But that's the thing. Like, everyone's a genius until you're not. Is basically the point. And it's the same thing with bulls to the upside, right? Same thing with bulls to the upside. That's why we have to start switching our mindset. You get red candles. You get a consistent downtrend where you go from 69 to 17K. Doesn't mean you can't go lower. That's the time you start buying. And when the market starts going back up, you start hitting 30K, 40K, 50K. That's when you start taking profits, right? You got to switch your mindset. Don't be buying at 30K, 40K, 50K, 60K. That's when you be scaling out. Right now is the time when you want to be scaling in. Okay? You look at the whales, you look at the big wallets. Okay? I'm sort of just rambling right now. You look at the big wallets, the big whales. Okay? They scale in on the way down. They don't go all in at once. They scale in on the way down, and they scale in on the way up. The people who have been in the market for a long time. I'm not talking about Tesla and things like that. They scale in on the way down. They scale out on the way up. That's the way to go. You scale in on the way out, and you scale out on the way up. That's it. That's it. Maine said, do you believe 23K is a good price to start DCA? Anywhere below the 200-week moving average. Just don't be, like, I will say this. If you're going to DCA now, I'm not going to rule anything out. So if you buy now, just don't be freaking like horse guy sitting here like this if it goes to 10K. What? I DCA'd. We're only supposed to go up when I DCA. I was told the bottom was in. Why are we going lower? My money is gone. Right? Don't be horse guy if we start going back down to the downside. Always remember, if you DCA, it can go lower. I would say anywhere below the 200-week moving average for Bitcoin and alts will look like a steal in 2 to 3 years. It's just a matter of can you weather the storm for the short-term volatility? Because there's got to be more dumps, right? There's got to be more dumps, guys. Like, I don't say this lightly. This is why I always bring this up, is Bitcoin never does V-shaped recoveries. It always does a rise. It always comes back down to make either a low or a higher low at some point before continuing back up. It does it every single time. Go look at the charts, man. Go look at any asset. You'll find a W pattern at the bottom. It's not just going to do a V-shape back up. And that's why, like, it's one of those things that, you know, if the market starts going back up, you start DCAing, and it starts going back down again, don't panic, man. Because at some point, that's what the market makers do. They make that second bottom, wherever it is. Okay, they can even do a deviation bottom where they do a slightly lower low and rise it back up to make everyone fearful that it's going to go lower. And I won't be surprised if something like this happens over the course of the next couple months. You know what I mean? So take it for what you will, man. Take it for what you will. All right, Bitcoin, 23,375, still just chilling. Ethereum, 16,088, still just chilling. I was hoping we were going to get some price action here. It looked like some price action is going to happen right now. I can tell because ETH is making a W pattern. Bitcoin's making a W pattern. We probably get a little rise here over the course of the next couple, I would say the next couple hours. Just a matter of how high they want to bring it, you know? Some altcoins are not doing too shabby. Altcoins are up like 2% across the board. Just trying to hold some levels here. That same thing as Bitcoin. Let's see. Drunk Bear said, we just haven't seen the depression as of yet. Everyone is ignoring the inevitable. This is just the beginning of it. I'm not a doom and gloomer. I'm just looking around. I would say so. And what do bear markets, and I'm not trying to like be some moon boy, what do bear markets usually consist of? And I'm going to say this again, and I hope this doesn't upset people, but I would not be surprised. And I would even say there's a possibility you can go up a little bit higher at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin stays between, you know, this 36K and, you know, could you get a slightly lower low? Yes. And this is probably max pain. This is max pain for bulls and bears. If the price of Bitcoin stays between 14K and 36K, I know it seems like a wide range, but if you stay in this for a year, it's not going to seem like a wide range. I won't be surprised if it stays in this range until 2024, right? And I'm going to stick by that. You know, whatever you do in between here, right? Let me bring up a little path. Whether you maybe come up to 30K here, and then you come back down, make a double bottom, and then maybe you come up to 36K, and then you come back down again to make a bigger pico bottom. You know, you come back down into 2023, right? And then you come back up, and then you start kind of moseying your way back into a bull market or something like this as you start getting closer to the halving event, right? I could see something like this, and this is max pain for both sides, man. Something like this over the course of the next year to year and a half. This would suck. You know what I'm saying? This would absolutely suck, man. Did someone say Moon Boys? I don't know. Let's see. Because sideways is the worst. Because I look around right now and people would say lower prices is depression. I wouldn't say that. Most people I look around and people want lower prices. You know what I mean? For the most part. People want lower prices because people aren't convinced you can't go up right now. So what do people do when they're convinced the price can't go up? They just want lower prices because they think, oh, it's not going to go up anyways. It's no way it goes up right now. I just want lower prices. Then I just want lower prices, which I get that thinking. Okay, but when everyone thinks that way, everyone's thinking, oh, there's no way it can go up right now. I just want lower prices. Is that when the market comes back up? Is that what you've seen the last couple of weeks? Who knows? we got to wait to see how it plays out. But this is what I see like the next year and a half looking like, and it's gonna get a lot of people out of this market. But the thing is, you can play those waves. You know, you can play a run to 30, take profits. We come back down, buy again, right? Go back up to 36, take profits, come back down. That's why it's important to scale in and scale out on the way up and the way down. You know. We've been in accumulation since April 2021. I would agree with that. When crypto was dead, the whales pump. I actually think a big reason that you got this dump from 30K to 30, this was just a big, this was the capitulation to me, man. Because this was when Tesla sold, which caused a massive cascading events of 3AC, Voyager, Celsius, right? Luna was around this time, right? Everything just got crushed at once, man. And those are the big ones. I mean, there's smaller ones that got crushed too. You know what I mean? To me, I mean, this whole thing was capitulation. Think about it, man. In 2 months, we dumped. It's crazy, man. Like, when you actually sit back and you think about it, we dumped 63% in 2 months. That's nuts. That's nuts. I mean, I think that's bigger than you've seen in other bear markets, man. Even 2018, where everyone goes back and looks at 2018, from this dump from 6,400 to 3,400, that was only a 50% dump. Granted, it was over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was like 5 weeks versus 64% in 2 months, which I guess is a little bit different. But that was a massive drop, man. Massive drop. Even in 2014, like, how much was this drop? That was like 65%. This last drop in 2014, from the test of the 50 EMA down, was a 65% drop and looks like a 3 months. That was even more devastating than 2014. You know what I mean? So that was a pretty brutal drop, dude. You know, and it was the same thing. The test of the 50 EMA dropped back down. That was about a 64% drop. Interesting, man. All right. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's sort of just chilling, guys. Let's see what it does here. Man, ETH looks like it wants to come back up. ETH, do it to him, boy. Do not get rejected right here. I'll be very upset. No, I won't be upset. But I would prefer it to pump here. I'm not gonna lie. How much Bitcoin do you need for early retirement? It depends on your lifestyle, man. You know what I mean? Depends how much money you spend. In my opinion. If you think Bitcoin's going to... I think the next bull market's going to be relatively more tame than people think, in my opinion. I think 80, 90, 100K will be the top. Okay, I'm going to keep it relatively more conservative. When it goes higher, I'll be a happy man. But I'm not going to be a super moon boy. I think 80, 90, 100K will be the next top. All right, which you might be saying that's depressing. It's about a 6x from the bottom. You're going to have diminishing returns over time. And, you know, you still got altcoins, man. I mean, you've already had Matic. It's up 3x from the bottom already. You know what I mean? So there is a ton of money to be made in this market, though. But it depends. I guess if you assume Bitcoin goes to 100K, let's keep it relatively realistic. Let's not say 400, 500, a million. Right? Let's keep it somewhat realistic, because it went to 69K. What's another 30K? Whatever. 100K, right? It depends on your lifestyle. Right? I mean, if you give someone that only spends 30K a year, okay, which if you're super frugal, you can do that. Okay? If you're super frugal and you could live in a cheap apartment, you can live for 30K a year. You give someone 5 BTC, you know, 500 grand. I mean, you might not be able to retire, but if you reinvest that into something else, I mean, dude, I mean, you're going to be living pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how, I mean, there's some people who spend way too much money than they should, right? There's some people who make 100K a year and spend friggin' 90K, right? Those people are going to need a lot more money to retire. It all depends on your lifestyle. All right, ETH, here we go. ETH, get back above there, buddy. Come on, ETH. Bitcoin, yeah, trying to get that bounce. Like we said, it's likely Bitcoin gets a short-term bounce. Come on, Bitcoin, don't tease us here. Don't be a little tease. Get back above that W formation high, buddy. Let's see. Creighton said 120 to 140K. I wanted 120K, but I can 80 on the chart. Yeah, 80's I think it's like 86K is a big fib level. Big fib level. Cody said agree. Yeah, I'm gonna be more conservative this time, and if I'm not gonna, I'll be taking profits a lot earlier than I did last time. Okay, I'll always be keeping some of it in case it just goes nuts, though. You know, but I'll be taking significant profits a lot earlier this time, especially on alts. Because if you're accumulating at the lows, I mean, alts, I mean, let's just look at some alts, man. I mean, if we say Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin's next all-time high is 69K, right? Just to say what it was last time. I mean, a lot of these alts, even for where they are now, are still down 7, 8, 9, 10x from the lows. If you DCA hard over the next whatever time that we're at the lows, dude, I mean, just assuming it goes up to just its previous high, I mean, you're going to be doing pretty nice. So, to me, I'm scaling out a lot earlier than I did last time, not being greedy, and I'll always keep. I mean, majority of my Bitcoin and majority of my ETH I'll be keeping in, but other altcoins, I'll be taking profits a lot earlier. All right, so that is the case. I'm gonna get off, guys. I think Bitcoin's gonna get a rise up here. I think ETH, if it can get back above this little previous resistance and try to get back into this triangle and try to boost back up, that would be awesome. Maybe we can get some little short-term price action here. I think we'll get a rise up first. Doesn't want to do it for me on stream though, so I'm gonna call it a stream. I'll catch the members at 9:45 a.m. tomorrow. So catch you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night. We did a nice long stream today. We kind of just hung out after a nice long weekend. Beautiful Sunday. Smack up the like button before you go. Like I said, 9:45 for the members. I'll see the rest of you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you smack that subscribe button. We smacked 69K on Friday. Now we're at 69.1. Let's try to get to a better number. Let's try to get to 69,420 this week. We're going to hit 69,420 this week. All right. Catch you guys later. Don't do anything I want to do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, don't panic sell yo crypto. All right. Adios, guys. Have a good night. Peace.